Where is Google Ads going in the future? Like, Google Ads has been going through all these crazy changes recently. If you're running Google Ads campaigns, if you're an agency and you manage Google Ads campaigns, you're probably realizing like, whew, a lot of crazy stuff has been happening quickly with, the expansion of the definition of what close variants are, audience network restrictions, etc. It's getting harder and harder to be successful in Google Ads. So what I want to talk about in this video is my thoughts as to where Google Ads is moving based on Google's internal goals. So the first thing I want to go into is local service ads. For local service-based businesses, these are your lawyers, accountants, contractors, dentists, etc. I think local service ads are going to pivot to become Google's #1 source of revenue for local service businesses. In the construction niche, for example, you see the website HomeAdvisor. HomeAdvisor is making all this money because they're charging per lead, okay? And this removes the perceived risk from advertisers because instead of them paying per click on Google Ads, now they can pay per lead. So Google's assumption is, okay, HomeAdvisor went out, tested it out, it worked. Now we want to do that same thing. We want to be able to charge people who buy Google Ads per lead instead of per click. So I think local service ads are going to take off. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we have another video on local service ads on our YouTube channel. Please check that video out. But more importantly, local service ads are going to be blowing up for many service-based businesses. So make sure you know in advance how to set up local service ads so when they roll it out for your industry, you can be ahead of the trends and capitalize on first mover advantage. And again, that video I have on it is very, very comprehensive in terms of all the steps you need to think through in setting up your local service ad campaigns. Okay, the next thing I think Google Ads is moving towards is more Google Maps ads. So I think Google's going to try to monetize Google Maps more than they currently are. Right now, you'll see maybe one ad at the top of Google Maps. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I anticipate that Google's going to find a way to monetize the entire map in some way, shape, or form because of how valuable that map is for small to medium-sized businesses, especially local service-based businesses. Okay, next point, monetizing SEO. Right? So I talked about them monetizing Google Maps, which technically is SEO, but then my next point is, how is Google going to find a way to make you pay to play on SEO? Right now, the whole pay to play model is really in the fact that you have to hire content writers or write really good content to show up on the first page of Google. Well, is Google going to find a way to actually monetize you showing up in the organic section of Google below Google Maps? I don't know how they're going to do it. I know right now people are creating amazing pieces of content to show up on the first page of Google so that people will keep coming back to Google for valuable blog posts that they're looking for. Is that monetization? Yeah, they're getting free work out of people, right, to post valuable blogs for free on their platform so that more people come back to Google. But is there a way they're going to start charging money for the clicks you get on organic? I think we'll see, but it could be something they move towards. The next movement I see happening is privacy laws will limit our retargeting capabilities, right? So I think Google Ads is going to become, through Google Ads, you're able to use what are called display ads. And display ads work best when you're retargeting to people who have already indicated they're interested. So my question is, do you think that Google Ads is going to, because of privacy laws and restrictions, going to kind of cut off more of the retargeting capabilities than what they already have to the point where you can only show cold audience ads on the display network? Okay, the next one is the growth of Gmail ads. Okay, if any of you have a free Gmail account, you'll look at the promotions tab and you'll see all these ads showing up. I think that the growth of Gmail ads, especially using Customer Match. Customer Match is a tool which currently exists in Google where you can upload a list of all of your customers' emails and then target them online with either search ads, video ads, display ads, or Gmail ads. So for those customers of yours that have Gmail accounts that qualify, that have legit email addresses that match with Customer Match, you can show ads to your customers, past leads, etc. in Gmail using Customer Match You can also show ads to your email list, quote unquote, like I said, in the display network and the video network. So I think Google is going to push that more because of the fact that it hasn't really picked up steam yet, but it works really well. Okay, the next thing I think Google Ads is moving towards is creating less control as to when ads show up. So Google has already kind of restricted hour by hour day parting of ads, meaning you can only control when your ads show up in 3-hour blocks versus hour by hour. So now you have less control over when your ads show up. Well, I think the same thing's going to happen perhaps on day of week and other targeting capabilities, because Google wants to control when your ads show up so that they can maximize the ad inventory and make as much money as possible. So I see less control within when, the time frame in which when your ads show up. Okay, the next one is Google moving towards reducing match types. If you've been aware of the changes that have recently happened on Google, what used to be exact match keywords, like if you're bidding on something like personal injury lawyer, if you did an exact match keyword for that, your ad would only show up when someone types in personal injury lawyer in that exact order with close to no variations, right? Now, if you bid on personal injury lawyer, 3 words with brackets around it signifying exact match, your ad can show up for stuff like injury lawyer, personal accident lawyer, all these different variations. So like exact match keywords don't really exist anymore. Not to mention, Google broadened the definition of what close variants are. So now even your broad modified keywords and your phrase match keywords are showing up for many more keywords than they used to. So I'm seeing Google removing keyword level control in incremental steps so that people will have less and less control over for which keywords their ads show up. So again, Google can make more money by showing your ads for more searches, even if those searches aren't perfectly relevant to your business. Okay, the next one, which I think is going to become the #1 key to success, I think Google is moving towards an environment where negative keywords are going to become #1. If Google is going to limit the time of day control of when your ads show up, limit exactly what keywords trigger your ads, the only thing that you can do to really make sure your ads still show up for the perfectly right keyword searches is having a good negative keyword strategy. So I think we're going to see business boom within the negative keyword space, because advertisers and business owners who use Google Ads are going to realize that they're getting a lot of wacky searches and clicks on their ads that have nothing to do with their business, and they're going to want to exclude their ads from showing up for the wrong keywords more than ever before because of this widened net that Google has created in terms of when your ads show up, what they show up for. I call it the 4 W's: the when, the who, the what, and the where. This determines, if you control these 4 things, you're going to be profitable, and I think negative keywords can help you very much with controlling your ads. So the last thing I think Google is moving towards is automated bidding becoming somewhat enforced or maybe even mandatory. I think Google is realizing that a lot of the manual bid strategies that are currently being used are reducing the money in their pocket, right? If Google can find a way to make automated bidding a must in some way, then what's going to happen is Google's going to be able to command higher and higher prices, because it's going to take away control from people to control how much they're paying per click. So again, if automated bidding gets enforced, it's going to become a matter of keyword selection and keyword exclusion, so that even if you're paying a lot more per click, it doesn't matter, because you're going after the right clicks and you're price insensitive towards those clicks because they're so high value to your firm or your business or your practice or whatever. I hope you found this video valuable. These are some of my thoughts as to where Google Ads is moving as the environment changes before our eyes, as changes are rapidly happening to Google Ads from a targeting perspective. So I hope you found value in this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want more content like this, and I'd love to provide you more value. Also, go to smbteam.com, just submit your email on either our newsletter or homepage, and I will send you daily valuable marketing tips to your inbox every day for free, with links to relevant videos to help you with your marketing plan in today's competitive market. So thank you for your time and attention. Again, subscribe, comment below on stuff you want me to go deeper into. Stay great. Talk soon. See you in the next video.